Hi, friends. Welcome to Social Studies with Miss Jen. Today, we're going to be discussing rules, rights, and responsibilities as U.S. citizens. Let's go over our learning intention. Today, we're learning to evaluate the significance of people and events that have shaped our community so that we can have a positive impact in our communities. We will be successful when we can identify and explain how citizens have rights, privileges, and responsibilities, including following rules and laws. So, friends, last time we talked, it was, what was it? That's right, it was election day. But by now, election day has passed and our president has been chosen. Do you know who the winner is or was? Hmm. Was it the person that you voted for when you did your last seesaw assignment? I don't know. All right. Well, today I wanted to share with you a book called If I Were President by Thomas Kingsley Troop, illustrated by Heather Hayworth. If I were the president, I would have the most important job in the United States government. If I were the president, I would live in the White House. It's the most famous house in the United States. My chefs would make me anything I wanted to eat. If I were the president, I could play fetch with Patches on the lawn. I could swat the ball around on my own tennis court. Smack! I could splash in the huge fountain just for fun. Splash! If I were the president, I would sit in the Oval Office at the desk where past presidents once sat. I would sign or veto bills. Friends, a bill is a new law under consideration. It passes through a branch of the government before it is presented to the president. The president then decides if the bill should be made into a law. If I were the president, I would also be known as the commander in chief. I would decide if we needed our armed forces, such as the Army or Navy, to fight here or in other countries. I would do everything I could to keep our nation and the rest of the world safe. George Washington and James Madison were the only two presidents in our nation's history to have acted as commander in chief on the battlefield in times of war. If I were the president, Secret Service agents would follow me wherever I went. They would protect me from harm. I would ride in an armored car built just for me. Friends, the president's limousine is often called Cadillac One. It has a protective body, underside, and windows. The tires are designed to continue to roll, even if they are flat. If I were the president, I would travel in my own airplane. I would zoom to different countries to meet people from around the world. I would try to make sure we all got along. Takeoff. The president's airplane is called Air Force One. It is almost like a White House in the sky. It has offices in which the president and his staff can work. It also has an exercise room, bedroom, and bathroom built just for the president. If I were the president, people would listen to me talk. I would speak to millions of people on TV, on the radio, and on the internet. I would let everyone know how the country was doing. If I were the president, I would host state dinners at the White House. World leaders, athletes, movie stars, and people from around the country would join me. We would talk and eat the most delicious food. If I were the president, I would do everything I could to protect our freedom. Millions of people would look up to me and trust me to lead them. I would love my very important job as the President of the United States. So, let's talk about some of the President's responsibilities. The first responsibility that we have listed is the President makes decisions to keep our country safe. The president also travels around the world to speak with other leaders. The president signs important papers like bills. He could also, or she, could also choose to veto bills if they don't think they're very good for our country. The president also has the job to choose important people to help make important decisions. So, what is the first thing you would do if you were the president of the United States? All right, friends, so let's go over our learning intentions. Today, we're learning to evaluate the significance of people and events that have shaped our community so that we can have a positive impact in our communities. We will be successful when we can identify and explain how citizens have rights, privileges, and responsibilities, including following rules and laws. For today's assignment, I would like you to fill in whichever face you are. If you are a girl, you may fill in the girl's face, or if you are a boy, you may fill in the boy's face, or you can fill in both faces, or whatever face you want to. But I want you to fill in at least one face and let me know, or let your teacher know, how you would feel if you were the president. Would you make a smiley face if you were happy? Would you make a scared face if you thought it might be a little scary to be president? So, you are going to use at least one of those faces to show your teacher how you would feel if you were the president. And then in the speech bubble, right up here, you are going to answer the question. You're going to use the text tool to answer the question: what is the first thing you would do if you were the president of the United States? All right, friends. Thanks for doing social studies with me today. I will see you next time. Bye.